Hey everyone, it's Gamer Studios here, and guys, yes, I am back again with another video, and the first video that I'm going to be talking about since my return of taking 2 weeks off just to kind of take care of things. I'm still going through things at the moment. I have exams and stuff that I'm still taking care of, but luckily enough, I've been able to do this break for a moment so I can record this. So we're going to be talking about the Halo Season 1 from Paramount Plus, and yeah, this is interesting. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so this is like the 10th time I've tried recording this video, at least out of the intro. I'm going to be talking about the things that I didn't like and the things that I liked, and pretty much it's just kind of like things are just going to be in like I don't know how I feel about the series. The series is the first season's very interesting. So anyhow, some of the things that I didn't like about the series was the amount of action that we received from this. As a casual Halo guy and a guy who loves shooting games, I expected a lot of action, a lot of shooting, a lot of killing. And while we get that throughout the series, at least the first season, it's not a whole lot. I would necessarily say, like, there's 9 episodes. I would say 5, like, the amount of action that we receive is probably 2 episodes, in my opinion. If you, like, just grabbed all the action scenes and put them into, like, an episode, like, from throughout the first season, it's, like, 2 episodes. And that's how much there is. Now, obviously, it's building the world and it's getting you introduced to these characters and everything, but it's doing it in a way to where it's not really intriguing. There's points in the series to where you feel like when the doctor and this general guy find John, aka Master Chief, and everything, you feel like that should be the first episode and everything, and him gradually getting to this point to where you see John as a child, to them becoming Master Chief, to him realizing all the stuff that's happening to him and all the stuff that did happen, to him going off on this kind of rampage, this like ticking time bomb, to then the finale. Like, that's, in my opinion, how I feel like the series should have went at. And it's not really in that necessary situation. And yeah, and this series has introduced probably the most boring, annoying character. So there was articles stating that the series was going to be introducing a female warrior at the age of 16 and everything. And I'm going to toss her up on the screen and the name of her, I can't remember her name. And I think while the actress did the best that she could with what she was given with, she is just a very dumb character. There's nothing, like, you feel bad for her, but then but the more that she keeps acting out and doing selfish things, it's just like, why are we still exploring this character and this desert planet of hers and everything? And can we just stop seeing so many desert planets? I'm sick and tired of desert planets. Like, we see one forest planet in this entire series. Besides a city and a forest, that's all we get. And like 2 desert planets and like a system of asteroids built into this giant community, this giant outpost area. And yeah, that's pretty much all the complaints I have. I'm not really going to touch about the whole sex scene between Master Chief and McKee, aka the Blessed One, aka a Covenant human spy. And because so many people have talked about it, and I think it's just one of the most laughable moments of all time. It's just so awkward to watch, and the scene is just awkward as all get out. And if you know the background, essentially, like the background story and why people didn't really like it is because of the fact that in the video games, Master Chief and Cortana have this romantic relationship at some point, and a lot of fans were just kind of upset about it, but a lot of people were just like, this is dumb, this is stupid, you know? They didn't really have a whole thing about it, so I'm not really going to talk about it. So, let's talk about the things that I liked about the series. I liked that how they humanized Master Chief and kind of given us this fish out of water, but also ticking time bomb kind of thing, like I mentioned earlier on. I really liked it, and I liked how they were able to do that character, but I was kind of annoyed because we didn't get to see the true Master Chief until the very end of the series, where he dies and Cortana takes over his body and gives us the Master Chief from the video games. But otherwise, I liked Master Chief's journey, and I loved how like he was kind of curious about all these different things. He's questioning his life, and he's this walking, ticking time bomb, super soldier, and it was pretty interesting. The Spartans in the series don't really do a whole lot in it, and they're just kind of given like some simple scenes and everything, and I think they did pretty well. I liked the whole conflicting side with the Spartans in the final episode, where Master Chief is telling them what the USNC were doing and everything, like kidnapping them and doing all this stuff, lying to them for years and everything, and them coming to the realization that they've been lied to. And it, like, that is the best scene ever, and I don't really like how Master Chief is really portrayed here, because Master Chief doesn't wear the suit. He's not really Master Chief. And the whole thing about his character is, in the games, is that you could tell how great the acting is with the helmet on, and the Spartans in the final episode really do show that. They show how well they can act with the helmet on, and I wish they kept it on, and I hope Season 2 shows that. And the Covenant in the series isn't really a huge deal in this. They're set to be a bigger threat in Season 2 and everything, but I liked the variety of the Covenant aliens and everything. I don't remember every single... I know their names, but I just can't name them off the top of my head. But I really... I enjoyed the Covenant to a certain degree. I wish they were mainly the bigger threat than the USNC or this backwater, like, desert planet. So, anyway, I do want to mention that the series also introduces the Halo ring, which was actually really cool to see, and I'm actually really excited for Season 2, and I hope that we explore the Halo ring for 2 seasons. I mean, like, that should be the final play, like, that should be the next destination besides another planet Reach. And, yeah, all in all, this was a pretty okay series for a casual Halo fan who wants to respect the material that's been given, who wants to be a film director. I think that visually this series was pretty spot on. The acting, I think, was pretty good. Scenes were dragged out a little too long than what they should have been. And all in all, I think that the series just could have done a whole lot better. And it's funny because this series was announced back in like 2017, like 2016. So anyway, I'm going to give the series a rating of 5.5 out of 10. This is a very alright series. Like, diehard Halo fans, I think, will be more critical about it. And people who don't really know the Halo franchise to an extreme degree, like myself, will kind of enjoy it. But all in all, I think the series was alright, and I'm excited for Season 2. So anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts about it, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.